Thinking about whether you should buy the new iPhone 7? Well, join me as I'm going to give you some reasons why I'm going to upgrade and why I think you should as well. Okay, so first, I already have the iPhone 5S. So at the time when I first bought it, it was seemed like really new, really awesome. Now with the release of the iPhone 7, it kind of feels like it's a bit, outdated. And also I kind of think that if you look very closely, the screen is actually coming off a bit, and that's like unsafe and could be better. And the battery life is probably one of the worst things about it. Probably because I've had this for like over 2 years now. The battery life is pretty much gone. I think I only get about 2 hours worth of phone calls, things like that on this now. Which leads me to reason number 1 why I think you should update to the iPhone 7. It's faster. Apparently it's 128 times more powerful than the original iPhone. I don't know how many more times powerful it's than my 5S, and I certainly don't know how many more times powerful it's than the 6S. But it's supposed to be faster, a battery life which lasts longer. I think they said it's another 2 hours on top of the iPhone 6S, and I think the iPhone 6S they said goes for about a day and a half. Well, I'm guessing that's if you're not really doing a lot on it. I'm pretty sure if you've got constant videos on YouTube playing, it's not going to last nearly that long. I'm pretty sure I only get about 10 hours with that until it comes up that little notice saying 20%, and I'm not particularly using it a lot as much as I used to. Reason number 2, it's the same price as the iPhone 6S at the moment. So it's not like Apple bringing out, oh, this like new update, it's going to be really good, it's like got these awesome new cameras and awesome new features on it, and then charging you an extra £200–300. They keep it the exact same price, well, the base model that is. Reason number 3, they've increased the storage. Finally, the base unit is in the lowest amount of gig you can get now, is 32GB, which when I first bought my iPhone 4, 32GB seems like so much storage. But now I'm deleting things, I'm deleting apps which I kind of use most of the time on my 16GB phone at the moment. So certainly 16 gig is no way near as much, and the operating system alone is about 3GB. So that's something that you need to consider. I think if you're going to get the iPhone 7 Plus, then it's probably worth at least getting the 128GB, as the 32GB is not going to last you long at all. Which leads me on to my next reason: better cameras! The iPhone 7 Plus, as you probably have already heard, has 2 cameras. 2 for the price of 1. How awesome is that? Gives up to 2 times optical zoom and a better digital zoom, and they have that whole 3D portrait kind of depth thing that they were going on about. It's not going to be released on the release date, but it will be released in a later update. So if you're thinking, oh no, I'm going to miss out, because I can't get it for the first month because there's so many back orders of people buying it, then don't worry about that, because either way it's not going to be, you won't be fully noticing the camera until they bring that update out. With regards to the 7, it's just a normal better camera. You don't get optical zoom, you don't get up to 4 times digital zoom, which if you're zooming into things is good. Oh well, if you don't like zooming into things, you probably could just, stand a tiny bit closer to whatever the hell you're looking at. Next reason, the FaceTime camera. FaceTime camera, for so long I've been thinking the FaceTime camera really sucks, it looks grainy, and you would think, considering you use it to see other people's faces and you use it all the time to contact people, it's a lot more. When it first came out, I wasn't too bothered by FaceTime, but it seems a lot more popular now, FaceTime. So I'm glad that they've updated the FaceTime camera. And also when we're vlogging, it means I can use FaceTime camera when I'm doing that, because at the moment it would come out really grainy, and it would actually be better than a vlogging camera. It's got 7 megapixels on both cameras on the front facing camera, so yeah, that's more megapixels than my vlogging camera, so maybe I should start using that. So anybody vlogging out there, this is definitely something that you should consider buying. I mean, don't throw away your DSLR cameras, because it doesn't replace it, because obviously the lens on the DSLR camera makes a big, huge ass difference. But for things like vlogging, daily vlogging, it's probably a good thing. It's probably something you should look into. Next reason, the Tactic Engine. Okay, this is pretty cool because they're getting rid of the home button, which we all know and love, and replacing it with a more 3D touchy kind of thing. I mean, I use the 3D touch all the time on my watch, and the Tactic Engine feels great. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to feel on like just my finger, so I'll have to try it out in the stores when they go in. But that's the only thing, that's another thing. Go out and try it out for yourselves. Apple Store people are always happy to let you try it out, and they're not really ever very pushy. Either way, I don't let people be pushy on me. If I want to buy something, I'll buy it. They want to make me pushy, but that's just me. Tactic Engine, yeah. I suppose eventually they'll get rid of all buttons. So as you can see like here, we've got like, I'm pretty sure the volume buttons and the mute button they're probably going to get rid of, and I don't know how they're going to do it. It'll probably be the same kind of thing, so it's just one big flat piece of slabby, expensive tech. Well, the reason why I had to get rid of my iPhone 4 was because the buttons were going, the pressy buttons were going, because I've obviously been pressing it too much. It's probably a good thing that they're getting rid of that, so it's just kind of less things to go wrong. The next reason, probably the most controversial move that Apple have made in years, probably since Apple Maps, they have got rid of the headphone jack. You may be thinking, oh, now I'm going to like get rid of all of my headphones. Firstly, they're going to give you the adapter actually in the box, so you don't have to pay for another one outright, unless you're one of those people which lose everything. Well, apparently they're very cheap anyway, so it probably shouldn't be too much of a hassle. But I think this move is trying to bring more towards the whole lightning port. I mean, when you're in the car, you don't use a headphone jack. Thinking maybe they have done it a tiny bit too quick, but you know, it's just Apple. They're just trying to like leap forward into the future. I'm hoping. I haven't actually tried out the lightning headphones yet, which is what I'm going to be using anyway. There's no way I'm spending out for $128 for the wireless AirPods. That was useless. Okay, AirPods. I think like I completely disagree with this. You saw that they packed so many awesome technologies into this pair of headphones, the AirPods, but you can they completely miss all of that. It's gonna fall out of people's ears everywhere. Admittedly, you'll notice when like a pair of earphones like come out your ear because the music will stop. But come on, like, I don't know how durable they'll be, and like whether you want to stick something in your ear that's been like fallen out on the actual floor, because like my earphones fall out of my head all the time, but luckily they've got that cable to keep it, so at the very least they kind of fall down. It's a bit awkward me trying to get them, especially if I'm doing something. It's a bit annoying, but I don't think they've really thought about this. I'm pretty sure when they bring in third parties, and then they will be able to do the market research and bring out an in fact better set of AirPods or wireless headphones, because I have seen a few headphones which look pretty awesome which are wireless, but I'm not sure entirely how well they'll work with the iPhone 7, whether they would have all the capabilities. But either way, as I'm saying, don't bother getting the AirPods, the wireless headphones. I mean, I've not tried it out yet, but don't bother. You should get a pair of lightning headphones anyway. Next reason, the new colour, jet black. I'm not entirely sure how new jet black finish is, because the iPhone 4 came in white and black. It's kind of like they got rid of black for a while in favour of the gold, rose gold, and the space grey, which I don't think people really liked. Well, I didn't really like space grey. But they've kind of brought it back as like a new glossy, shiny finish. I haven't seen it in person yet, so I'll have to wait to actually see it to decide whether I'll actually get it. But I don't know, what colour do you guys think I should get? Comment below. Gold, pink, silver, black, even more black. Next reason, the stereo speakers. Okay, a lot of people were saying I would rather have a headphone jack than in favour of a stereo speaker, but okay, let me just put this out there. How many people actually charge their phones and listen to their phone at the same time? Is that a thing? Well, that'd be really difficult to charge it. You know, if you're charging your phone, then presumably you're at home and you're by your bed or you're somewhere, and you wouldn't really listen to your music there. That's more if you're going out. If you're out, then you wouldn't be charging your phone anyway. I just don't understand when people say that, because I certainly don't charge my phone and be like, oh no, now I can't listen to my phone as well. Or if I really do desperately want to listen to some music, I've got a laptop with all my music. I'll just play it from there. I would listen to my music on there. Headphones or no headphones, it doesn't really bother me that my phone's on charge. My phone's on charge quite a lot. I don't really listen to the music, because if I'm at home, if I'm charging my phone, I'll be on my laptop. Anyway, so the stereo speakers, going back to FaceTime, people are using FaceTime more and more, and I suppose it would like be better audio quality when you're on the phone to people, or when you're on FaceTime to people, so that's something to bear in mind. And also quality when watching YouTube videos. If you're watching this YouTube video, how does it sound on the iPhone 7 if you have one? And that's about it. I don't know how many reasons that was, but that's certainly all my reasons why I'm going to get the new iPhone 7. And I really think that if you, okay, fair enough, if you've got the iPhone 6s and you just recently bought it, probably not a good time to buy the iPhone 7. But certainly if you've got the iPhone 6 or lower, then it's probably worth updating your phone. But then again, that's just my opinion. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? I want to hear your comments, please. So tell me in the comments section below. Like this video, share it around, and remember to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button for more Planet Mart vlogs about tech news, Disney news, challenges, Pokemon Go, gaming, just weird stuff like this, anything like that. The other videos you want to see, again, just tell us on comment. Or tweet us at Planet Mart Vlog on Twitter, or like my Facebook page, facebook.com/Planet Mart Vlog. See you in the next one, guys. Woo, 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 woo.